Okaya has been in the electronic component manufacturing industry for many years, but the company has finally entered the EV business. This is the Okaya Faast F4. It is Okaya's first high-speed electric scooter. How does it ride and what kind of range can you expect from it? We'll answer all of those questions. But before we do that, do subscribe to Car and Bike's YouTube channel and press that bell icon so you'll never miss out on fresh automotive content.
Before we get to riding, let's talk about the scooter's design. The electric scooter has a rather safe design, in that it isn't unique or groundbreaking in any way, but is similar to what we've seen from other electric scooters in India. Not that it is a bad thing, but looks are subjective, and we will let you be the judge of it. It gets twin-pod LED headlamps with large LED DRL inserts, and the unit sits on the scooter's apron instead of the handlebar. The handlebar does house LED turn indicators, and likewise, the rear also gets an LED tail light. Overall, the electric scooter has quite a sharp design, and even if you don't love it, it's likely that you won't hate it either.
Now in terms of practicality, the scooter has its hits and misses. There's a good storage space right here. It also gets a charging port. There's also a hook, and the floorboard is flat as well. So if you want to store a lot of luggage on it, it's going to be easy. The scooter gets 2 batteries and one of them is in the floorboard, which is why the floorboard's really high. So the seating position is a bit knees up, but it's not too uncomfortable.
The electric scooter houses 2 batteries, one under the floorboard and the other under the seat. The battery in the boot is removable, but it can be charged only when it is connected to the scooter, and it eats up almost the entire boot space. There is some left around the battery to carry some small objects, but nothing large like a helmet. This does take away a few points from the practicality score of the scooter. But what it does give in return is a combined 4.4 kWh battery pack, which is good for a real world range of 140 kilometers on a single charge. To charge this battery from 0 to full takes about 5 to 6 hours, but the portable charger supplied with the scooter is rather big. And there is no place to store it while traveling, as the boot is completely occupied. The long range is the scooter's USP, and while it would be really hard to achieve the claimed 160 kilometers on a single charge, 140 kilometers in eco mode is quite achievable. Speaking of which, the scooter does get 3 riding modes: eco, city and sports, which can be toggled by an intuitively placed switch. The scooter gets a backlit LCD display which offers readouts for estimated range, remaining battery charge and more. Other than that, there aren't any features on the electric scooter per se. The overall fit and finish isn't exactly premium, but it isn't bad either. As all electric scooters go, the Faast F4 gets going quietly. And apart from a few thuds on the suspension while maneuvering through potholes, you'll hardly hear the scooter make any noise. As mentioned earlier, it gets 3 riding modes which offer varying levels of performance, but the performance on the eco mode isn't as muted as we expected. Mihir was happy riding the scooter in eco mode all day long. And it's only at the top end where you miss the performance, as the eco mode will only take you to about 52 km per hour. The electric scooter doesn't offer a whole lot of entertaining performance even in the sports mode, but its performance feels at par with a 110cc petrol scooter. On the suspension front, the front forks are a bit firm, and apart from some noises, you will feel some vibrations on the handlebar, but the rear suspension is soft, making the ride comfortable. Mihir also rode with a pillion for a considerable distance, and despite both of them being on the heavier side, there wasn't a significant drop in performance or range as seen on some other scooters.
The Okaya Faast F4 is priced at Rs 1,09,000 ex-showroom. That puts it in the firing range of the Ola S1 and TVS iQUBE S. Now those premium scooters have a lot of features, but this scooter has them beat in terms of range.